What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a short one, unfortunately. It's essentially just going to be a little bit of a catch up. I'm also treating it as sort of like an update video as well. So a lot of you that do end up watching this, if you do end up watching this, you probably won't have seen that on my community page I had announced that I had a PC now, which is great in the long run because it means now I'm not limited to content. Despite how well Share Factory did for me in that sort of year and a half that I was uploading content on it, it really did limit me to the amount of videos that I could make. And I think Share Factory as a whole just sort of went downhill just because of the lack of updates, etc. I know on like the PS5 there's obviously new features on there, but I personally don't think it's enough to sort of save Share Factory. But long story short, I've had to deal with waiting for that PC to arrive and my monitor to arrive, keyboard, mouse, they all came separately, which was kind of disappointing. It set me back a bit. Now on a bit of a more personal note, I've actually also moved out as well. My life's been a bit hectic the last couple of months. That's why content's gone from oh I'm back to oh there's no upload again and I'm back again, and been a month since my last video. It's just been a massive roller coaster. Now it's all settled down and I'm now able to focus on content creation. That being said, I now want to sit down and talk to you guys about where I want the channel to go, what my plans are, and how I can try and implement what you guys want from me as well. So for those of you who have sort of been around my channel in the last couple of years, you'll know that I had a habit of uploading effectively the same styled content over and over. For example, back in the day it was like live stream. It would be sort of like the same thing that I was live streaming, but just on a daily occurrence. I had a period where I was sort of uploading content, and then I went into obviously making Share Factory as it was doing very well for me. Now it's great to highlight that that did very well for my channel, but what it didn't do was hold any sort of longevity on the channel. And what I mean by that is the second I have stopped uploading Share Factory, my viewership etc was always going to drop, just because the only content I was uploading was Share Factory, which means my only viewers were Share Factory users, which means when I stop uploading Share Factory, they're not getting the content that they subscribe for, and therefore they lose interest and stop watching, seeing a significant drop in views on the channel. Which brings me to where the channel is now. Pretty quiet, pretty dead, no real consistency on it. But I also see this as a great chance for me to just completely change what I do with the channel. So the direction that I want to move in is being a multi-game content creator, uploading different content on all types of games, whether that be Fortnite, whether that be GTA, whether that be Call of Duty, as well as all kinds of random games as well. Growing up I was very inspired by the likes of like the Sidemen, like the old school Sidemen, where they would upload random games with all their friends, and I sort of want to follow those footsteps. Of course YouTube's changed a lot. That's not necessarily gonna get you, you know, where you want to be on YouTube, but it's just something that I enjoy doing, and that's the content that I want to upload. Now of course I am aware that the viewership is still going to be low. Hopefully with the new styled content and the new content plans that I have, the views will start to rise again and we can start growing the channel as that multi-game content channel that I aspire to be. But I am aware in the meantime it's not going to be the case, and it is going to be a massive grind to get back to having an active channel. Of course everyone makes content with the aim to be successful, like everyone, I've said this multiple times, but I also believe that if you're going to try and be successful, at least try and enjoy yourself whilst doing it, and that's why I'm deciding to do what I want to do rather than what I think YouTube wants. This is something that I wish I did even when Share Factory was popping off on my YouTube channel, but I'm glad I'm at least taking the time to make that decision now. Obviously jumping from console editing to PC editing is going to be a bit of a step up. So my plans at the minute is to record a lot of gameplay and a lot of games, a lot of videos, get sort of a backlog of content, and then slowly produce it and slowly release it to you guys. So you might have to bear with me just for a little bit longer, just while I get myself ahead on content almost, and that will then buy me the time to really focus on the content that I'm producing for you guys. I feel like I'm going on a journey with words at this point, like I'm just sort of waffling at this point, so I'm going to end it here. Hopefully this gives you a bit of an insight to why the videos have just been so inconsistent, but I am excited for the future and I hope to see as many of you guys there as possible. That being said, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe with post notifications on, as well as liking the video. Leave a comment as well, let me know what sort of content you want to see, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Goodbye.